professional travelers.
Good morning.
Where have they been?
I can explain. I can explain. I promise. I can explain. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rise and Radke. We have a little explaining to do, and I realize this. Oh, y'all are here. I'm so happy that y'all are here. Chances are it's a bunch of new people who are like, who is this? Who is this girl? Hi, Christina Keene. Hi, girl. Hi. Oh, good morning, Irma. Oh, it's been a long time. Jamie is here. Guys, I can explain. Carrie Self is here. Hi, girl. Hi. Lisa Brown from Nacogdoches. Samantha Moore is here from Scottsboro, Alabama. Hi, Michelle from Kokomo, Indiana is here. Oh, hi. Angela's here. Denise is here from League City. And Jessica Lynn from Devers, I don't even know, Texas. Yay, good morning, Sharon from New Jersey. DG says she was so worried. Okay, good morning, everybody. I want to hear where you're from, so let me know when you're getting on. Let me know if you're watching this on the replay later for IGTV or YouTube. We love our replayers just as much and comment to you guys as well. Good morning from South Mississippi and Eaton, Ohio. Oh my gosh, DG, I hope you're keeping score because there's a lot of states on here today. Oregon, oh my word. Okay, you guys, good morning to you all. I can explain why it is 8:45, 8:50, and I am just now getting on here. I can explain. I can explain why my entire face is done, but not my lips. I can explain why one side of my head is curled, but not the other. And I can explain why one of the Radkes is here and not the Rise. He's the Rising Radke. He's the Rise in Rise and Radke because he wakes up happy and he wakes up chipper. Okay? I'm just Radke of the morning show or Rise and Radke. Good morning, California. Glad that you're here. Lima, Ohio is here. Good morning from South Carolina. The only upside of being sick is catching you live. Caitlin, I would absolutely agree with that. We are an upside of the flu. When you think of flu, you should think of the Radkes. Okay, a snowy day in Wisconsin. That sounds wonderful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I told you that we would be on location, and it has thrown us for a complete loop. But nonetheless, here we are on location. Where else would I be with all of those palm trees? That's right, Diboll, Texas. No, I'm not. Let me see. I'm glad you're like, because so am I. I hope that you mean, on here live, are you pregnant? Oh my gosh. It's a terrible joke for first thing in the morning. It's what happens when I don't have a sidekick. Okay. Where am I? Where in the world is Melissa? Where in the world is she? That's our segment for today. Somebody says, Kim Fielder says, I love Feeler. I love half of your hair. Thank you, Kim. I love half of your hair too. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ohio. Okay, Indiana. Wait. Okay, wonderful. Deanna Price, are you saying that you're from Indiana, or are you guessing that I'm in Indiana? Because I'm not. Nor am I coming to you from my backyard. I got to tell y'all what's going on here. So David and I got in late Thursday night from Honduras. I don't know if y'all heard us mention that last week, but we were in Honduras. My mother said, honestly, Melissa, if I had $1 for every time you said Honduras, I would literally be able to put my grandkids through college. Okay, excuse me. Okay, excuse me for never getting out of the country, Mother. You never took me anywhere. To which she said, and I quote, I had a Sunday school class to teach and I could not get away on the weekends. So anyway, we got home late on Thursday night. Friday morning, I woke up from head to toe sick as a dog. I thought, I have eaten something. How could that be? Honduras, how could it be that you held me in your grasp and then you let me go and this is what I get for it? I was so sick. I went to the doctor. The flu. I was home on Friday, on Saturday, and then we left to go out of town on Sunday, and the entire time I was there, I was on Tamiflu. Then David gets sick, sore throat, body aches, diarrhea, the whole bit. You probably didn't want me telling that part, but you know it happens. Then we have to come here, and now we are in California. So now we're in California, but we've been on Tamiflu for 3 days, and we are feeling better. But it has thrown us completely off. So I'm in there getting ready for my day, and I say, hey, David, did you tell me last night we were just going to do our morning live in the car? And he goes, yeah, we'll just do it in the car on the way to the meeting. And I said, but that'll be 10:15 Central Time. And he's like, what is wrong with us? That's exactly what he said. He just was laying in the bed, and he just stood up and he goes, what is wrong with us? What is wrong with us, Melissa? Nothing's wrong with me. I'm the one that figured it out. Something's definitely going on with him. So that's what, please just forgive us, okay? I'm coming at you with half a head of hair, okay? I'm half done, people. I can't do it all. And do this and support this family with this morning show. Good morning, Sarah Timms is here. Okay, so Sharon Miller. Well, Friday night, thank you for saying that the homecoming pictures were precious. I thought, like most pictures with teenagers, they were awkward. But we went to homecoming on Friday night, and I loved the fact that I knew I had the flu, and yet I sat by a girlfriend the entire time and never told her. Until finally, halftime, and I just looked at her and I said, I didn't want to tell you this because I was afraid you would tell me to sit somewhere else. And there's really not any more seats, but I don't feel well, and I'm on Tamiflu. And she went just like this. She went, come on, Melissa. Come on, Susan Lucci. And I said, I've got to go. So I left. My cousin Michelle brought my kids home. It was a thing. Man, we just were so sick. We were so sick. So we were just really off of our game. And then last night, we got in late. We didn't even get into LA until 10:30. And it was the night of the Oscars. I wanted to discuss them, but I didn't see them. And then I didn't know where to go and get anything to eat, so I just went in a grocery store and bought some sushi. Now, your girl is eating grocery store sushi. Surely y'all can see I'm not on my game. Molly Andrews says, never feel pressure. We totally understand that things happen. Thank you very much. So that's it. That's all of the begging for forgiveness I'm going to do. I'm going to move on from that. In Jesus' name, it's forgiven, it's forgotten. So here we are. We are in LA this week, and we are here for some very important meetings. And I'll just, I won't bore you with who, what, when, where, and why. I will just, because most of those I don't even know myself. I will just tell you this. Last night when we went to the grocery store, I've been doing really well on low carb, super, super well. And lost a couple pounds, more than a couple pounds. But last night when we went to the grocery store, I got a little cart or little basket, and I said, David, I'm nervous. Just stand back. He said, okay. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna do really, really well, and you're gonna eat low carb or whole food or whatever it is that you're doing for you. But then something happens in your life and you begin to get a little nervous, and you just need to bring a little comfort. Bring a little comfort. Like, you can deal with that later with your counselor, but we can't fix all the things at one time. I can't be in LA and doing the meetings and doing low carb and on a different time zone. My God. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Britney Spears. I can't do it all. You know me. You know I'm going to put Britney into a live if I possibly can. So I walked around the store, and all I could come up with was Diet Coke, Doritos, and hot and spicy Cheez-Its. These are my go-tos. So that's what I got. I got my hot and spicy Cheez-Its, I got my nacho cheese Doritos, and I got my Diet Cokes. Did I put any Reese's Hearts in there? No, I did not. Did I want to? Why, yes, I did. Thanks for asking. But I didn't. So I've got these meetings today, and I'm a little bit nervous. And I would love for you all to send me all of your good vibes and all of your good wishes. If you pray, then pray. If you send good vibes, then send them on. Okay? If you make art, make one of this right here. Because that's how I'm feeling. I'm just kind of all over the map, and I'm really nervous. And so I would love for you guys just to have me in your thoughts today. Okay? That would be great. Some really cool opportunities, and one of the crap parts about this job is that I never can tell y'all about it till right before. And that sucks. Even though David's in the shower and he would never know. I just can't do it. Melissa, please come back to TV. I can only watch reruns so many times in a row. You and me both. For the love of God, I'm trying as hard as I can. By the way, this looks like I have on no clothes, but I do have on my nightgown. I'm trying as hard as I can. I'm here for these meetings. What do you want from me? Okay? By the way, I'll tell them you said that. I just want to bring up in this meeting today, I hope this doesn't offend anybody, but the people are really asking that I come back to TV. It's not something I wanted to say to all of you men in power suits, but they're asking that I come back. You want me to do that? I will say one of the things I'm excited about today is that these particular meetings that I'm doing today, David referred to them as personality meetings, which I don't know if y'all know this about me, but I kill it. Personality meetings, am I right? So it's just really going in and getting for them to see kind of to get to know me better, and I love that. Any meeting where I need to go in and talk about myself, I'm here for it all day, day. Okay? So thank you very much. Melissa Hunt says, I miss you on TV. I miss me on TV too. Okay, so that is it. Now, I will say this. David, will we be awake at 6:15 tomorrow? Because we don't even have a meeting till like 10:30. Oh my God. We're going to have to get up and have this live for these people. What? David Radke standing over there in a towel. Y'all should see him. He is adorbs. By the way, DG, who keeps saying she's a fan of David's, I'm not letting you see. I'm not turning this camera over there for you, DG. Sarah says to tell them, look, the people need me back on TV.
Hey, did you tell them the other big news about this week?
What is the other big news about this week?
Something's happening Thursday.
Oh, what?
Earth will shake on Thursday.
Oh my gosh, what's happening on Thursday? I've forgotten.
Streamer.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, I've got to tell you two things that are really exciting. The first one is this. If you've been a listener of my podcast for very long, then you know that for the last, I have never had on a guest 3 seasons in a row, ever, okay? But she's your favorite, and that is Nurse Catherine. Nurse Catherine is your favorite. She's a nurse practitioner. She works at the health clinic in my town, although she was an OBGYN nurse practitioner for many years, until she literally kind of wanted to go into service of people that needed the health clinic. Like, that's just kind of work and ministry that she does. And she is on for the 3rd time in a row in the next couple of weeks. It's not this week. Everybody calm down. She's on in a couple of weeks to talk about our teens and sex, okay? And what she's seeing in and out of these clinics of young girls that are coming in and don't tell mama, this kind of thing. Like, she's here to talk about it. And I have to tell you, out of every guest I've ever had, I probably have never had quite as much blowback from a guest as I have from this one, as far as I have had literally people stop listening to my podcast because Catherine talked about things that we shouldn't talk about. Pearl clutches right now, in the name of Jesus, whatever. She brings facts. She brings truth. She is a very strong woman with 3 beautiful girls and a healthy marriage, and I like her knowledge, and I'm bringing her back. So for all of those who clutch your pearls, quit listening to Melissa. Let me tell you something. I literally had listeners email some of my friends who are also in this space of what I do and say, how could you ever have Melissa on your podcast? How could you ever, with what she's talking, are you kidding me right now, Karen? Are you kidding me? So we're having her back. For all of those who were mad I had her on the 1st and 2nd time, we having her back. What? So here's what I'm asking. In the next couple of days, I'm going to be putting up a number where you can call and you can leave your questions for Catherine. Maybe you have something that is you want it to remain anonymous. It will remain anonymous. We won't use your name. You could even say on there, hey, don't use my voice. And I won't use your voice. I'll write down the question and ask it. But maybe you have questions and you can't ask your pearl clutching mama friends, right? Nobody can hear your question as y'all are out jogging with your smoothies. I get it. I don't get that at all, actually. But you have questions and we've got answers. And so we're going to take them to Catherine and we're going to talk about it. So over the next couple of days on social media, you will see me post the number. Call in and leave your questions and we will get to your questions. So that's coming up in a couple of weeks. As far as what is happening on Thursday, Here's the deal. I am a content creator. That is what I do. If I couldn't create content, I would shrivel up and die. So instead of just no longer having ordinary people, ordinary things, David, don't come out here and unwrap your towel here. Unwrap it there, love.
If you couldn't create content, you would watch content.
David said, Melissa, if you couldn't create content, you would just sit around and watch content. And he's right. So instead of just doing away with ordinary people, ordinary things, and starting up a new podcast, I'm not going to do it because I love ordinary people, ordinary things with all my heart and soul. Okay? I love it. So what I've decided to do is I've started a second podcast, and it comes out this Thursday. It is very different than anything that you've seen me do before. Each episode is between 8 minutes. We had one of them that's 8 minutes. We had one that's 15 minutes. And here's what it's called. Do you know what a person that watches a lot of streaming services is called? They're called a streamer. Well, we put an H right in the middle of it, and we call it Stream Her. And that is what I do. I watch your shows, and I give you my reviews. So I have given you reviews on, we'll release 3 or 4 episodes this week on Thursday, getting ready for your Valentine weekend with your love so you can Netflix and chill. And I will be talking about something from Amazon. I'll be talking about something from Netflix. And I'll be talking about something from, what was the other one? I can't even remember what it was. Oh my gosh. But anyway, we cover your streaming service. Apple TV. So, I liken it, Streamer, to the Cheesecake Factory menu. When you go to Cheesecake Factory, how the heck are you supposed to pick? Because there's 87 pages. You can't choose. You cannot choose what you're going to do. So what you do is you just end up like ordering the same thing all the time. And that's kind of how it is with our streaming services. There's literally so many options and we don't know what to choose, so we just watch the same crap all the time. Like for me, I didn't know what to choose, so I just decided to ask my girlfriends, and they all said to watch You, which I hate, loathed, and despised. It's dumb. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Why would you build an entire show around a guy who, honest to God, thinks he can disguise himself by wearing a baseball hat? I know. I'll put on a baseball cap when I kill people. That'll throw them. I'm not going to do it. I'm not here for it. And I'm going to tell you why. And so some of you are going to listen and you're going to be like, why is Melissa so critical? Because that's what it's for. It's a review service, okay? So some of your movies that you love, I'm going to dog them. Some of the TV shows you despise, I'm going to love them. Okay, we're not all the same. So anyway, so there you go. That's what we're going to release this Thursday. It's called Streamer, and I cannot wait for you to hear.
If you have not listened to a podcast, I'll give a tutorial tomorrow on how they can listen.
Yeah, David Radke. What, David? You've got a T-shirt on. Just come say that to them. Granted, it's okay that it's a V-neck T-shirt, David. Some people wear those. David, you don't have to put that on. David. You get murdered for once. Just come tell them tomorrow that you'll explain how to actually turn on a podcast. You would not believe the number of people are like.
It's amazing how many people still have not watched, or well, you don't watch podcasts actually, but how many people have not listened to podcasts. So it's incredibly easy. But we will show you so you are ready to go and loaded for Thursday morning when the greatest podcast that will come out at 7 o'clock on Thursday will premiere.
That's overstating it at best. At best.
Remember, I looked and nobody else comes out at 7 o'clock.
Oh.
It's gonna be really fun.
I don't know if it's gonna be fun, but it's gonna be informative. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you very much. What's your husband's name? I can't remember. It's David. David. Normally it's David. Y'all, last week in Honduras, everybody take a drink. I literally said his name probably 12,000 times. I mean, even the townspeople were like, David. I gotta go. I got things I got to do, y'all. I love you guys. Happy Monday. Hey, David, can you hear me my phone? David, can you hear me my phone? David. I do want to leave y'all with a quote. Lucky y'all. You thought you were going to get out of it. But alas, you're not. I do want to leave you with this quote. Are you ready? I saw this quote this week and I really, really liked it. It's from by Jenna Kutcher, and I don't know if you follow Jenna Kutcher. She's really brilliant in several different areas. She's really kills it online and on social media. Not everything she does is for me specifically, but one of the things that she talks about is the hustle to get it done and make it happen. And she makes this comment because I think a lot of times there are some social media influencers who shall remain nameless, who are like, go, 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 faster, 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 be, all you can be, do it now, you can do it. And then, and that wears on me. And so Jenna Kutcher made this comment. She says, you're gonna have to hustle for what you want. You're going to have to hustle for what you want. If you want a better life, you're gonna have to work for it. If you want a thinner body, you're gonna have to work for it. If you want better kids, you're gonna have to parent them. Okay? If you want a cleaner house, you gotta make it happen. You're going to have to hustle for what you want, but don't adopt hustle as the new norm. Aim to use that mode sparingly. So for those that you are listening to that are telling you, go, 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 never stop, never relent, never take a breather, keep on pushing, yes you can, boulder up a hill, go, go, go. Use that mode sparingly, okay? Take time for you, not so much the TV show because it sucks, but for you personally. Do things that make you feel calm, that bring you serenity. Was it the best decision to go into Ralph's last night and get Cheez-Its and Doritos? No, okay? But I knew that I was gonna hustle my butt off all day long if I wanted to come home, back to the hotel and prop my feet up, right? And watch television with some Cheez-Its, I'ma do it. And you do that too. Use that mode sparingly. Take care of you, re-energize, refocus, take a long bath, take a break, take a little mini vacay for you. But you're gonna have to hustle for what you want, but you don't have to live in that mode. And if anybody tells you that you have to, they're lying to you. Take care of you. I love you very much. Have a great day. Think of me, because I think of you. Okay? Bye, y'all. I can't ever hit the finish button right. Finish.